Today on Cresskill Update, we will begin with profile videos created by Video 2 students.
Then we'll follow students through the Cresskill circus along with a field trip to Demers Farm.
And closing the show will be a short video on the Cresskill High School Band.
All that plus much more on this episode of Cresskill Update.
Hello Cresskill and welcome to Cresskill Update, the show where we showcase and report on events in our community and school district and display the work of students enrolled in the video productions classes. I'm James Pasinich.
And I'm Kirsten Swan. Today we're excited to update you on all the fun events happening at Cresskill as well as the spectacular projects Cresskill students have created.
First up on the show is Video 2 students' profile projects. Today you'll see a profile on Tim Gibbs created by Mackenzie Cardo and Agnes Aloro, along with a profile project created by Carolyn Morrissey and Jeremy Nazario on fellow classmates and piano player Hannah Green.
I'm Tim Gibbs and I like to ride BMX. I started riding a few years ago, probably around like 8th grade. I started riding when I saw the X Games on TV. I was like, oh, that looks cool, I want to do that. My favorite and my hardest trick is a 360 downstairs. I ride whenever I can, and I'm not really that busy, so I ride like every day. I like to ride places like Tenafly Skate Park, City, far places like River Edge, I don't know, all over. I haven't had any real injuries, just like I've hurt my back a lot, and that's not fun. I want to keep riding until I get really old and just can't.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I started playing the piano when I was 5 years old, so that's almost 11 years ago now. I remember I went to my first lesson and I really wasn't that into it. I remember thinking that when I was going to come home after just an hour of playing piano, that I was going to be playing Beethoven or Mozart, and clearly that wasn't the case. So at that point, my parents told me that if I wanted to get to that level, I'd have to keep practicing and practicing. My favorite piece that I've played so far is Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy. It took me a really long time to learn how to play. I was learning it for about 8 months, I think. And one of the best feelings in the world about playing piano is when you finally master a piece and you memorize it and you play it in front of people and you get that applause at the end and that reaction. It makes you feel so proud of everything you've worked for. And looking back on where I was the first day that I went to my lesson and where I am now, it makes me really proud to see everything that I've done. My sister Sarah plays piano too. She started a few years after me. And it really helps having someone musical in the house because we both give each other constructive criticism on what we can do better. And it really, I think it helps me become a better piano player. My life without piano would be much different than it is today. I play piano a lot. It's a way for me to calm down when I'm stressed out. With school, with anything else, I feel like just sitting down and playing, I'm kind of in my own little world for the time that I'm practicing, and I kind of forget about everything else, and I just focus on getting better and being the best I can possibly be.
Now a piece created by Video 3 students John Granero along with Amy and Nicole Quaznaza on the circus that came to Cresskill this fall. In early October, these students took a trip to the fields to capture the family event. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Amy Quaznaza and I am here today at the Zervini Family Circus sponsored by the Cresskill Education Foundation. Are you guys excited for the circus?
Yes. As you know, the foundation is a wonderful group of individuals and they raise money for the entire school district.
Did you guys get to see the animals?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
The dogs.
The camels.
The camels. The camels.
What was your favorite part of the show?
When they went on the hula hoop up in the air. Juggling was definitely the best.
And you?
I really like juggling too.
Okay, what's it like being a part of the circus?
It's really cool because you get to travel everywhere pretty much and you get to be with your family all the time, so it's pretty awesome.
What kind of different acts do you do?
Well, I do the hula hoops, you know, and I do the lyra, which is like the ring that's hanging from the tent, and I little web that it's like a rope and you climb up and you did tricks on it.
We started the program because we felt that the school budget could not afford to give everything that the teachers needed. And so that's how we started the program. And we felt that by running these programs and that we would get the money so that the teachers could have the programs that the school board could not afford. And they gave us the bills, we paid for it. That's about all it is. I don't know what else.
Thank you very much.
Looks like the circus was a lot of fun. Now, a movie review created by Harrison Farber and Zach Garcia discusses the movie Now You See Me. Check out Harrison's inside scoop on this captivating summer blockbuster.
Welcome to At the Movies. I'm Harrison Farber, and I'll be telling you about the film Now You See Me. This is a movie directed by Louis Leterrier about an elite FBI squad partaking in a game of cat and mouse against the Four Horsemen, played by Jesse Eisenberg as Daniel Atlas, Woody Harrelson as Merritt McKinney, Isla Fisher as Henley Reeves, and Dave Franco as Jack Wilder. This group of extraordinary people combined to create a super team of the world's greatest magicians. The Four Horsemen pull off a series of daring heists against corrupt businessmen during their performances, giving the stolen profits to their audiences while always staying one step ahead of the law. One of my favorite parts of this film is how the viewer will never know what's coming next. There are so many plot twists throughout the movie, and there's always intriguing scenes that make it almost impossible to turn away at any part. From just the simple card tricks that Daniel Atlas solely performs, all the way to the multi-million-dollar bank heists the Four Horsemen perform, all parts of the film are so captivating to the viewer's eye. It has been announced that there will be a sequel called Now You See Me 2 coming out sometime in 2015. Given that it is also being directed by Louis Leterrier, it should be assumed that it will be a great movie just like the first one. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Harrison Farber, and I'll see you next time on At the Movies.
Thanks, Harrison, for that review. We look forward to more At the Movies reviews this year.
Next up, we'll see a project by advanced video production students Will Fahey, Glenn Allen, and Ryan Madden. These students introduce fashion design, a new class this year at Cresskill High School, and interview the teacher of the class, Mrs. Dauble.
I was approached to teach fashion design actually about 2-3 years ago, and I was very excited and honored to be approached to teach it and enthusiastic about teaching it. I do have a little bit of a background in fashion, being I have a background in illustration. I have done fashion illustrations before, so I've actually drawn up fashion designs for people. The class is offered to 10th through 12th graders. So in the art department, you have to take intro art first before you can take any other class that would follow. Right now, we are in the process of designing our own fashion design, whether it be a bag, a shoe, clothing, accessory, and we were looking closely at colors, textures, patterns, shapes, and how they can convey aspects of fashion as far as color, pattern, textures of things. But to be quite honest, I'm not really into name brands or high-end fashion designers. This is actually a class that's insightful for me because I'm learning a lot as much as the students are learning. I feel a lot of trips are needed. I feel like you need to go out and see what's going on to really understand. So we have a lot of trips planned. Walking tours in the garment district of the city, going up into studios, talking to interns in the fashion business. We'll have a lot of guest speakers that come in. Like I said, it's something important. I think that in the fashion industry you need to see, you need to do. to understand. So.
Recently, middle school students took a field trip to Demers Farms to go pumpkin picking. Broadcast journalism students Kirsten Owens and Hannah Hernandez covered the event with the editing help of myself. Check it out.
Hello, this is Ethan Rokier. I'm in 6th grade. I picked this pumpkin because it was the biggest pumpkin in the patch. Well, to think of it, this side doesn't look that good, but I like it for the way it is. Anyway, I like this field trip because we get to go around, and at night, everybody's going to be screaming their heads off because we will be chased by deranged people chasing after us with, I think people mentioned, machetes.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Perez. I'm in 8th grade, and I picked this pumpkin. If you look at it this way, it looks like a pumpkin from a cartoon, and it looks pretty cool. And I like it, even though it's lopsided. Oh well. And I think I like this field trip because I haven't been on it before, and I love haunted houses and like scary things, and Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Hi, my name is Samantha Higgins, and I'm in 8th grade. And I picked this pumpkin because I love the seeds, and it looks like it has a lot of seeds, and I just like to bake them and eat all of them in one day. And then yeah.
Hi, I'm Jack DeStefano. I'm in 6th grade. I chose this pumpkin because it's big and it has a lot of seeds in it. And I like how we rode the tractors to here. And I like pumpkins.
I'm Luke Johnston. I like this trip because we get to go pumpkin picking and we get to go on the hayride. My pumpkin, I chose it because I get to carve a giant face on it.
So I'm Ben Dubetsky. I'm in 6th grade, and so far I love this field trip because you get to pick a free pumpkin, and I get to go on a haunted hayride.
Hi, my name is Will Mayer, and I'm in 7th grade, and I'm 12 years old. I wanted to come to this field trip because some of my friends are coming. I went on it last year, and it's pretty good. I just kind of enjoy it.
I don't have a pumpkin, but I came here because I don't really feel like doing homework tonight, so.
I came here because I didn't go to the haunted attraction last year, so I'm going this year. Do you guys want to come again next year?
Yeah! Hello, my name is Sydney, and this trip is awesome. This is my pumpkin, and his name is Bobby. Yeah, you might want to hear from my friend Kaylee.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and this is my pumpkin. His name is Mike Wazowski, and I would like to go here next year. Okay.
On the pumpkin, I didn't read it because, well, it's a pumpkin. I like to go back here, hopefully some zombies will be here now. And yeah.
This is the end of Pumpkin Talk with Ethan Rokier. See ya!
Seems like everyone had a blast on the trip. Closing out today's show is a Cresskill Marching Band special by Nicole and Amy Quaznaza, which shows a behind-the-scenes view of the hard work and preparation by the band at this year's North Jersey Band Festival.
On Sunday, October 20th, 2013, the Cresskill High School Marching Band participated in the annual North Jersey Band Festival at Montclair State University. The band started the day with a short practice on the football field. Afterwards, they boarded the buses and were off to Montclair State. As this year's host band, Cresskill performed the national anthem and opened the festival with this year's show, a tribute to Maynard Ferguson, featuring Birdland, Chameleon, MacArthur Park, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Gonna Fly Now, and Hey Jude. After concluding the night with a combined performance of America the Beautiful with the 17 other performing bands, Cresskill Marching Band headed off to Fuddruckers, where they took to the long-running tradition of challenging Mr. Verderies in air hockey. After an exciting match, the band boarded the buses and headed back home.
Well, that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed the show. I'm James Pacific.
And I'm Kirsten Swan. Join us next time for more original pieces and a new faculty focus from our Cresskill High School video production students.
Plus, Zach Garcia returns with another I'm Asking the Questions. See you then.